Meow. Meow, meow. What's up, gamers? Hi, Pendles. Hi, Sharkloaf. Hi, Fluxy. Hi, Emblem. Hey, Trungad. Hey, Tempest. Hi, Foe. Ah, how's everybody doing? How was your Monday? Hello. Good luck with your homework, Tempest. Oh, Kyber. Hi, Kai. How are you? How are you holding up? Ah. Arg, arg. Arg. It's only Monday. This is true. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. It's only Monday. What have you guys been up to? What have you been doing? You're doing good. I'm glad to hear that. Good. Work, then loafing. How was work? And how's loafing? The loafing is the best part. Yeah. I could go for some loafing first, I think. I'm overdue on some proper loafing, you know? Hi Ruby, how are you? How was your Monday? Oh, what's up? How was your Monday? Cleaning and taping up my room for painting. Oh hell yeah! Is that in the new house? You painting stuff? What are you painting? Also, hello. I'm so sleepy, dude. Uh, I'm just really tired. I'm realizing more and more that if I spend the entire day grinding out work stuff, by the time I get to the end of the day, I'm super tired. And then I do more work stuff. Oh, I have kind of light cream. Ooh, that sounds pretty. Have a Dr. Pepper. I've never had a Dr. Pepper. What does a Dr. Pepper taste like? Tell me, full. Yeah, I would love to see. There's a badger or something in the backyard. Probably multiple, even, maybe. A beaver, maybe. Do beavers happen in our part of the world?
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty
Onto
is
with a gift
greatly
sub
appreciated.
for Vol. Vol dessert. Vol's a good creature. Thank you, Hunt. Heart emoji. How are you doing, Pendles? How was your Monday? You were in Texas and you didn't have a Dr. Pepper? Hi, Raven. Yeah, no, well, I mean, the reason I haven't ever had a Dr. Pepper is because I haven't had a lot of types of soda because I don't like anything that's carbonated, so that'll knock out soda in general. Beavers are worldwide. Oh. Wow. Yeah, true. Truer words never been spoken. What if it's a gopher? Would that be better or worse? Nick's carbonation, yeah. Are there like I feel like from my understanding soda is just so packed full of sugar that are there distinct flavors amongst sodas? Like isn't it all just sugar syrup flavor? Can you actually differentiate between soda flavors? Is that possible? Fruity sodas are the best. Is that true? If that is true, why is that true? It's tasty orange. Give me a Pepsi and a Dr. Pep anonymously, I'd be able to tell the difference. You know your Dr. Pep. I see. What is the appeal? Is it mostly the flavor? Is it you guys like soda for the carbonation? Is it for the sugar? Carbonated prune juice enjoyers? Is Dr. Pepper prune juice? Is that what it is? That's the flavor? Huh. RC Cola. RC Cola is just cola. I see. Dude, I'm still so mad that like slushy machines are soda. When I was a kid, that fucking disappointed me so much every time. Dude, every fucking time without fail. Slushy machines fucking baited me and I felt stupid and bad about it. Because I would always be like, oh shit, I want like a snow cone. They're not snow cones. It doesn't taste like a snow cone. It's fucking soda. Carbonated. It ruins it. So fucked up. And Gar about to be that tribesman that fell over after took his first sip of Coke. Yeah. It's true. Ah. Been cutting out soda slowly but surely. It does seem like not maybe not the healthiest of beverage habits. Perhaps. Two monster a day creature. Oh, I see. Yeah, my only substance addiction is sleep. I guess. Could always go for more of that. Bridge to getting soda out of my diet. Hanu likes sparkling water. They put it with gin stuff. Sparkling water is good for, or soda water, I guess. Are those different? Is soda water and sparkling water different? Can't live without it. Relatable. TV static is blue? Huh? Carbonate also happen to be alcoholic. I see, I see. Oh, you lick the TV. When was the last time you licked the TV, Vol? Magnetic tube. Ah. You're an anode. You do electricity stuff. That's a Vol feature I'm aware of. Electricity stuff. Doer. Part of your spec. Yeah. True. Analog stuff is hot. Yeah. You like plugging cables into stuff? the eroticism of plugging cables into stuff. Anu loves retro game stuff. We're gonna have a very good time when you get here with all your stuff, Pendles. We're gonna have the setup, dude. We've got currently our in the living room. We've got a PS5 and a PS4. But Hanu is on like a wait list for some like thing that can emulate a bunch of console things. Mono stereo ports, fuck yeah. We have an analog pocket. Yeah, I don't know what that is. What's the name of the thing? What's the name of the thing you were on like the wait list for that hasn't actually like become manifest yet? What's that one? Oh. Is that what that is? The super station? Oh, thank you, Orca. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. This is like something I'm trying to pull away from, I think. But it's something I know how to do, and I need to make dollars. So, not all work can be progression towards new shit when I need to make dollars. Yeah. How are you doing, Orca? How was your Monday? Yeah, I still enjoy it, but cross hatching takes so much time. Gym class and stuff, so not that fun. Aw, fair. Any actual cool classes that you're learning, like, that you actually give a fuck about in, or is it all the, like, prerequisite bullshit? Tired of college. I feel that. How far in are you, if you don't mind me asking? Are you close to escaping, or are you just tired, parentheses, existing? Still got a year left. Herm. Yeah, I feel you. My favorite part of college was absolutely just the social aspect. There were very few classes that I like actually enjoyed, and I just don't like homework or tests. Relatively soon. Yeah, that you're more than halfway through. You're getting there. Yeah, it's gonna be great, Bundles. Shared hyperfixation. Finished one of your finals today. How'd your final go? And I hope Oblivion Remaster is helping you cope. Don't engage in the social aspect of college at all. Do you live on campus? For me, it was a big reason why I engaged with the social aspect is because my college had like hundreds of furries in its furry group, and that's like how I really got into furry stuff hardcore. That, and it was where I was captaining my esports team. So that was also like another big social connection. Every Saturday, the furry group would meet up to get pancakes. And I fucking always went to that shit. Even if it meant I couldn't sleep in. Don't have any furries at all? Damn, yeah. That would do it. Having a college with a bunch of queer spaces and furries was definitely a big part of why like that was a big social time for me. Handwritten and my hand was hurting after. Oh yeah, I fucking hate handwritten essays. Got pancakes every Saturday. Yeah. I'll pancake you, dude. Better watch out. I know where you live. Yellow crepes. I've only had crepes once, and it was when I made them with Lucernic, and they were like okay. I feel like they could just be pancakes though. Like make them bigger. Oh hell yeah. That counts. That counts. A delivery service for fruit. Understandable. I've been trying to not eat as many snacks by the nature of not buying as many snacks. But damn, that shit's hard, dude. It works because I don't have anything, but I'm constantly like, oh, I want to go eat something, but eating something means I have to cook for myself. Ugh. Vol, when are you gonna come over and make me pancake? I feel like we should make this happen. Ooh, best Sega Genesis game. See, that's definitely a Pendles type conversation because I don't know shit about most game consoles because I never had any. My first console I ever had was the Wii. Fucking Twilight Princess, baby. Games thick. Aug. Aug. I played Echo the Dolphin on fucking Game Boy Advance. I remember that shit. I never played Sonic Unleashed. Clearly Echo the Dolphin. Got some real Echo the Dolphin enjoyers in chat. Dude, anybody remember the Barbie Horse Adventure PC game? I played that shit a fuck because my parents bought that to try and get my older sister interested in computers. It didn't work, but it got me, dude. Somebody DM me about that on Telegram and remind me that that's like a game I should try and fucking find an archived copy of and play it on stream sometime. Hi Roper, what's up? I don't know, I am now the owner of a Genesis and game. Hell yeah. Gar plays Genesis games to stream. I'd be super down, dude. I gotta play more games on stream, but first I have to pay my bills, so we're working on designing an adopt, or we haven't even done the fucking design yet. I'm just working on like, and then we have a base, and then we start figuring out design elements. Those games are so wild. Trying to think of like, well, that I want to play more games that I remember from my childhood because I fucking loved doing that. Like, I don't know how many of you were or were not here for the fucking Project Nomads stream, but holy shit, Project Nomads is such a fucking vibe, man. I have all my VODs uploaded now, so maybe something I should do when I'm like streaming on Pixel or whatever is just pull up one of my own old VODs and have that going on the side. Oh. We will play Double Dash and we will drink. Hell yeah, dude. I don't even know what Double Dash. You know what was a game? Okay, another thing that I want somebody to DM me a Telegram message about because I didn't write it down, but I should have written it down. You know, it's another game that I have like fond memories for that I want to fucking play on stream. Fucking MX versus ATV Untamed, dude. That was a game that I have like weird memories of because it was like the only game that my dad was ever interested in. Got it on the Xbox 360. He would play that game with me. Where I first listened to any music from the band Red Jumpsuit Apparatus because they were featured in that game. Have you played that game, Pendles? You know the one I'm talking about? Fuck yeah, dude. What a great game. Dude, we gotta play that shit.
Their sanity I'll shatter. Their dreams of conquest I'll destroy. From the world on the rim, I will portent. I love ODD. I want to animate them this week. I gotta make time. Ooh, I was supposed to do it today, but instead I socialized with somebody. Motor Storm, played the demo of that on Target for hours. I remember I played a demo in a GameStop in a mall. I played a demo for Arkham Asylum. And then I later played more of Arkham Asylum by
renting it out or from my fucking local library. So I found out you could get fucking games through the OCLN, Old Colony Library Network. Shout out to the OCLN. Dude, I was such a fucking library nerd when I was a little kid because I found out like, oh shit, you can get, I fucking love reading. I was like, oh shit, I haven't read in so long. I haven't made the time for it because I'm so busy nowadays. But I was like, oh shit, you can fucking get books for free, dude. I read so many fucking books. That was how I got into manga as well. I had a friend, they're trans now, just based. Had a friend who was like, read this thing, it's called Naruto, it's really cool. And I read it and I was like, damn, this is so fucking cool. It was the first manga I ever read. Naruto, the library copy of Naruto. Favorite book series is getting a movie. Is that good or bad? Personally, one of my favorite book series has been in like, it's supposed to be getting a TV show, Limbo, for a bunch of years now, and I'm not super excited about it because I feel like it's just going to be bad. I've never heard of Fablehaven. Your school's library lets you borrow video game keys? Fuck yeah. Ratatouille Childhood Dungeon. No, they literally, we went to the library together and they're like, read this, it's cool. I was like, wow. because I was still a young enough kid. That was also that same friend. They were like my reading buddy when they were a 5th grader and I was a 1st grader, and he showed me fucking RuneScape, and we played RuneScape together. That was the first time I ever played a PC game. When we were hanging out, they fucking showed me how to open RuneScape on the family computer, made me an account, showed me how to fucking punch chickens and shit. Yeah, GIF, because it's a GIF. You just set a line of 90 fires in a row. I don't think I've ever done that. I don't think I've ever trained what's it even called? Is it just called fire making? Is that the name of the skill? I think that's the name of the skill. Never trained that. I've never reached a 99 of anything in RuneScape. Maybe I would have if it weren't for the people bullying me when I was streaming years ago and was training at fucking Fossil Island while I was doing art. Fuck all those people, they suck. Skill is called being really fucking cool. Yeah. Did you ever play RuneScape, Hanu? Hi Gray, hi Gray, hi Gray, how are you? Played a tiny amount of RuneScape. I see. I didn't even reach 99 in Persona. How long would that take to reach 99 in Persona? I don't even know what that means. Is that a level? Is that a skill? Does Persona have skills? Almost finished the race I was watching. Was it the one that you linked in the server that you're talking about the commentators for? That I was gonna watch the thing that you linked, but then I clicked it in the Discord embed, started playing an ad, and I was like, guess I won't watch this actually. Should have just opened it up in a browser, but I was in the middle of working on art and I didn't want to do all the alt tabbing. All I did was scam people and act as bait in the PvP area. Wow. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds Quest Beast appropriate. Expected Quest Beast activity. So I played those instead. You don't think RuneScape's a real video game, dude? Fucked up. Ron! Hi, Ron. Oh, I didn't see that you said Persona. What's up, Ron? How are you? How was Baldur's Gate last night? I saw you guys playing. How'd it go? You're clapping people literally? Wow. Well, good work. It sounds like a mission well done. If I have anything to say. Be nice on mobile. Oh, hi Saf. Yeah, if Kittimer gets here eventually, or maybe even Ron can tell you. I don't know. I don't know who else here. No, Vol actually. Vol watches on mobile. I'm sure there are people in chat who have a recommendation for if there's a particularly good mobile client for, I don't know if you're using Android or iOS or whatever, but I don't know if the actual app itself is any good. I've never really used it, but I know people in chat do. Use third-party app, never use a TTV official app. Oh, what third-party app do you use, Ron? BTTV, Better Twitch TV app. I see. Oh, I'm gonna have to grab that. Are you on Android or iOS? Oh. iOS. I know fucking getting third-party apps for stuff is a lot easier on Android because of the way that the Android like app stuff works. Is the thing you're talking about, Ron, does it exist on Apple's App Store? You know? Yep, I have not bought a new phone in a long time. Bought one in 2021 when my Twitter got hacked. Frosty for iOS. Is Frosty the name of another Twitch app, or is that a load third-party app onto your phone type thing? Okay. A snowman. True. Guys, I did my laundry today and folded it and put it away. Can you imagine? Right? I'm not. Thank you. Yeah, I had a lot of shit blocked out for today, but then I did not get nearly as much of it done as I wanted to. I'm trying to be better about figuring out how to triage fast and not create too many of them for myself, but oh, so much stuff I want to get done. I also need to figure out how to just make worse art. I guess not. I need to not phrase it as worse art. I need to figure out how to make, like, to be okay with art that has more mistakes in it. Because I'm trying to make, I'm trying to do warm-up sketches for supporters on Patreon and Subscribestar. And I've been working on them, but then, like, I'll be like, all right, time to, like, sketch this out, and I'll block it out really fast, and then I'm like, well, it's got a lot of, like, incorrect proportions and anatomy and stuff. And so then I'll spend 2 fucking hours fixing it. But then I'm like, oh, well, I wanted to, like, do some basic shading and, like, coloring and stuff on this, and but now I've spent 2 hours on what was supposed to be a warm-up thing, and it's still not even done. Oh. So I gotta figure out how to just be like, oh, the anatomy and perspective are fucked. Don't care. Like, continue progressing on it. Hey, Kinsey, what's up? What are you gonna do for dinner, Gray? Thanks, Hanu. Hey, Ripple. Hanu, when are you gonna join us for Candyland Gamba? I want you to be there for one of those. You have all the money you need, but you could have more. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I want to get better at just being able to be like, and then I slap some color and shading on this, even though the shapes are like wrong or whatever, just to get more practice doing it and not spend so much time on everything. Oh no, I need you to participate in the next Candyland Gamba, at least as a racer. You don't have to actually gamble, but you gotta launch Tabletop Sim and be one of the racers so people can gamble on you. Retire on my pet fortune. Enjoy food, great. Can I win Candy Gamba? I don't know, can you? Skill-based game. Requires much skill and toil. Dog. I'm also very close to finally putting my room back together after the AC units were installed. I had to take down all of my all of the frames and stuff that I had hung up. And I've been slowly putting them back up, but they're being put back up with like command Velcro strip things. And I like to do the thing where you actually wait the like 24 hours that they want you to wait before you put any weight on it. So I've been like putting up one strip, waiting a day, putting the frame in, put up a strip next to it, wait a day, put the frame in. No, I'm almost done. We have the last one to go up tomorrow. Do you guys have any really old games from when you were a kid that you've revisited since then? And if so, did they hold up to your childhood memories of them? Oblivion. Nice. Literally playing Symphony of the Night right now, and yes. I've heard that's a classic. I've still never played any Castlevania game. Do I plan to revisit sometime? Hell yeah. Hi Dogu, how are you doing? How was your shift yesterday? Small game called Borderlands. Might have heard about it. I might have, but you can still tell me about it anyway. Saga Frontier 2 re-release, and yeah, it's still pretty good. I've never heard of Saga Frontier. What's that game about? What do you do? Chilling with some food. Hell yeah. What'd you get? Your food. Played Pokemon Emerald the other day, still good. That's a game I've played. There's even a game that I played somewhat recently on Hanu's little device when we were trapped at fucking Anthrocon. And then the device betrayed me. Tragically. League is still trash. Nice. Do you still play League? Burrito boy, nachos with chicken all over. Hell yeah. Suki, hello. Yeah, 2 Rise of Sinistrals and Evo's Search for Eden are always amazing. I've never heard of either of those. What was their like original console, or was it PC? One is story based, the other one is more adventuring and exploring based. I see. Play again, yeah, I see, yeah, that's fair. Oh, dang it. Wrong selection type. Oh, SNES, I see. First console. My first console was a Wii. But I remember, I think the first exposure I had to like video games in general was my neighbor had whatever maybe it wasn't any NES or SNES. I don't know what the difference between the NES and SNES are. I know one of them is Super or whatever. Are you gonna bonk me every time I remind people that I'm 26? Hanu. But regardless, I remember like one of my first exposures to video games was being handed the big fucked up like not shaped for human hands NES controller and playing some Super Mario 64. Wait, I guess an SNES is not that, because that's a... Wait, is it? SNES came before 64? Or is I don't remember what console are 64 games on? Does it have 64 in the name? What is it? Are these not the same thing? I don't recall. SNES is after 64. Okay. I see. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, honey. Soundtrack of Super Bomber just kills me with nostalgia instantly. Hell yeah. SNES was 32. I see. N64. Oh, so yeah, okay. So N64 is later. Yeah. Okay, so I guess my first exposure was with an N64. Super Mario 64 was like what my neighbor had, and I was like, holy shit, this game is so fucking cool, dude. Started with an NES. Tony Hawk. Oh, all right. I'm so sleepy. The EP little guy. I want to play video games. I wanna shoot people in Tarkov with my friends. I haven't played Dota. Week. Soon, yeah. Thank you for the main pet. Did any of you ever get sent to the principal's office when you were in primary school? Or I guess in any tier of school. You ever get in trouble? Hi Fox, hi Jet, how are you guys? Time or two all the time. Yeah, but not for my behavior. Yeah, Riot got sent there because they were so smart. Not I. I was uncool. I see. You beat up my hell yeah. Good work, Trungud. You were the victim of crimes. Ah, okay, I see. Not nearly as cool as getting brought to the principal's office so they can tell you how cool and smart you are. If I was the principal, that's what I would have brought you in. Show them the dictionary. Hell yeah. Nice. Curious if I'm taking commissions? Sort of. You can DM me and talk to me about stuff if you want to. I have a Telegram. Same name. Don't currently have a specific form open, but part of my to-do list is to open one up for specifically for like studies, because I want to do more studies. Contra 3. I've heard aren't those games like crazy fucking difficult? Like that's like the only thing I've heard about Contra games. That they're just obscenely hard. Got good at them. Gonna have to prove that, dude. I'm looking forward to watching. You can help? I don't think I'll be any help. I have no experience playing old games. I will just waste your lives and die. You know what? Oh, you know what you just reminded me of? I don't know why, Pendles, but I was thinking about like old games or whatever. You know what was a fucking like genuinely magical experience for me? Fucking on the Wii, because that was like where a lot of my early game experiences were. Super Mario Galaxy, dude. That game, fuck. What a cool game. Using that so much. Yeah, it has really good music. I just really liked the gameplay too. Had a lot of cool level design stuff. Been emulating and almost beat it. Hell yeah. I don't think I ever played Super Mario Galaxy 2 though. Only ever played the first one. Oh, if Gray's back from dinner, I know they left for food, but it doesn't have to just be Gray, but I feel like Gray would have an answer. Anybody in here play Skyward Sword? I never got to play that one because it was like, oh, you have to have the like upgraded Wii Motion Plus or whatever, and I didn't have that, so I never got that game. Figures that you did, because I was the one that first had like bird people, right? That game had a lot of bird people, didn't it? Hi, Linnea. How are you? Oh, how was your Monday? Did that one have the bird people pendles? Wind Waker had bird people. I didn't ever play that one either because I didn't have a GameCube. Grinding in Wilds. What are you grinding for? Oh, are you still trying to do the make every item in the game thing? Yeah. Hell yeah. You have the full complete Fashion Souls. Fuck yeah. Get these damn bugs. What bugs are you trying to fight? I need to boot Wilds back up sometime. Wilds is cool. I've played a decent amount of it. There's a lot of stuff that I want to change, but that I'll probably will change with mods at some point, but overall pretty cool. Is abysmal. I never used the fucking like the farm seems kind of mid in this in Wild compared to the farms of like previous games. I feel like the farm in this one is very mid. It's terrible. Yeah, true. It is. Yeah, it's bad. I also don't like that there's not like a simple like organized hub for the, so there's the guy, there's the kid you can talk to who lets you talk to like see what all the trades are, but I don't like that the like traveling vendor guy that only shows up sometime isn't accessible through that menu, because I literally never interact with like the guy who's only there sometimes. I like never see that guy ever. I think I did that in like the tutorial of the game and never again since. There's a traveling vendor guy. There sure is. The ship thing, yeah. As far as you know. Yeah, that's exactly the problem, as far as you know. Welcome back, Gray. Gray, while you were gone, I asked a potentially interesting Gray question. Did you ever play Skyward Sword, Gray? Catch you later, Saf. Thanks for stopping by. 4, 6, 9, 11 got a single one. Oh, very unlucky. Or maybe not even unlucky. I have no idea what the drop rates are. I'm assuming it's unlucky. I've played it 3 times. Yes. Okay. I never had the Wii Motion Plus, so that was never one of the ones that I got to try. How did Skyward Sword come up? We were talking about, or I don't know, I was talking about Wii games or whatever, and then I was like, you know, I never. That was one that I think was on the Wii, but I never played it because it needed the upgraded thing you had to attach to the bottom of your Wii remote, or you had to get like a new Wii remote, and I did not have that. I see, I see. Pendles, you never answered the question. That's the one with the birds in it, right? Why you played that one? I've also never... You had Proto Sacreds? Oh, wow. I also never, I've never gotten more than like a few dungeons deep into Breath of the Wild. Never owned or bought Breath of the Wild 2, but the first one I pick it up occasionally on like a really long airplane flight. That's like the only times I've ever touched it. That's not true, actually. We played it on stream a little bit once, like, years ago. I don't know, it just never, like, super held my interest, I guess. I don't know what it is about the earlier Zelda games that did help hold my interest. Like, I never had that problem with Twilight Princess, but I also guess first time I played Twilight Princess, I was much younger and did not have access to the variety of games I have access to now. Want to get a capture card for the sequel? Hell yeah. The Wisdom look cool though. I don't know what that is. Is that a DLC or something? Hmm. No, Nintendo Skyrim, yeah, re-releasing it a bunch. I really liked the combat in Twilight Princess. I liked how cool I felt when the old warrior guy taught me stuff. I really liked when he turned into a cool golden wolf. I think being able to TF into a wolf was a big selling point for Twilight Princess being really goated. Exactly, Gray. Ordered burrito. What's gonna be on your burrito, Linnea? Pumpkin. I could go for a burrito, dude. Oh, I can't wait to go to FWA and just eat food that I didn't have to cook for myself. Coins. Rice. Hell yeah. Burrito thing. Sounds about right. Yeah, FWA soon. Yeah. People on the server were saying 1 week, but it's not actually 1 week. More than a week. Not 9 days, I guess. It's terrifying you. 9 days away. Don't forget. A week and some days away. Yeah. Are you guys gonna come to my artist alley table on Friday, Smile? Is it Friday only? That's true. Maybe I can enter into the raffle for the other days. I don't really know how that works. But I only won for Friday. But that's kind of okay because I have not had a just for fun con in a really long time. Every con that I've been to for the past long while has been work, work, work. Except for I guess BLFC last year, but I'm not a big BLFC fan. Work, work, yeah. Fruit, like I'm doing right now, dude. Work, work. Never job's done. Something like oh, out. Oh, 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 oh. You guys have a lot of stuff hung on your wall. Especially in like your bedroom. You got stuff on your wall. I got lots of stuff on the wall. Suck. Oh no. Well, we're gonna have to fix that when you get here. Live in an apartment? Why don't you use command strip? That's what I do. I live in a house. Get some command strips, Dogu. Extra life gold medals, super very old fox painting. Hell yeah. Get some more furry art. Put it up. You stupid not since I moved. Dig out those frames, Shark Loaf. Put them up. It'll make you feel cooler and better. Good on you, Kinsey. Then they fell down after a while. Well, command strips come rated for different amounts of weight, so get better ones. Get heavier duty ones and follow the instructions and squish them with all of your might against the wall for a full 45 seconds and then leave them to cure for a full day. I just like way overrate them in terms of the weight that they say they can take. So like I for something that weighs like 2 pounds, I use the ones that are rated for like 12. Just because I am similarly like I don't want anything to ever fall. You should. Having stuff that you like and you think is cool up on the walls is a good way to get some like free good brain juice, you know? Never fully unpacking after moving is likely a trauma sign. Still clothes bags in my closet. Uh-oh. Back room full of boxes. Uh-oh. All your clothes after MFF. Great. Come on. Go get them. Exactly what are left in my boxes. Hanu is guilty of the doesn't fully unpack their boxes thing. We have a basement full of Hanu boxes. Also guilty. We'll fix that when you get here. Oh yeah, I super feel that, Kinsey. I fucking hate if like somebody touches my stuff and moves it somewhere without like talking to me about it. That very much bothers me as well. You list those, they'll swing at a free $1,000. You do, yeah. True. better. Oh, where- Aug. Game choice paralysis right now. What are the options? I'll choose for you. Bestow unto me the options. Oh, my brain is so empty, out of use. Even narrowing that down is hard. Yeah, I know a lot of things I could do next with this piece of art. But they all involve doing hard stuff like making decisions. And that sounds like things that are nigh impossible for sleepy gars. So, like I have to figure out what I'm doing up here. Figure out a lot of things. I put a tail to figure out where I'm putting fluff and stuff. And I'm so tired. That was my previous sleepage yesterday. It was okay, but I think it's mostly if I spend the entire day working on stuff. By the time I get to stream, I'm like so tired. The comm or a dog guy you're talking about, this is not a commission. I have to make money this week, and I didn't feel like taking on another commission. So I am gonna try and make an adoptable and then put him up because I feel like doing some character design stuff. So I have dog default John Dogman, and I want to design him and then put him up for sale somewhere. John Dogman. Yeah, working extra hard without even freaking making a dent in anything. Didn't see the title. Yeah, no worries. Got a stun, ran down my controller, spamming my monster combo, came up and killed the monster. Holy shit. You're god gaming, Linnea? You can fight him with your eyes closed at this point? Who are you hunting that you're fucking fighting with your eyes closed? Who just got their shit kicked in? Dude, that's embarrassing. How could you do that to them? What IP, like, movie, book, game, do you think has the most, like, well realized and, like, interesting zombie situation? What do you guys think? Dead Island. Tell me why Dead Island. That's not an answer I was expecting. I don't think I've ever played Dead Island. I just remember it having like a sad trailer. It had a hype as hell trailer? What? Did it not have like a oops, I bumped my mic. Did it not have like a sad music trailer? Dead Island? I remember it having like some like fucking sad like piano music or something where it's like you're... Did it not? Is there not like a sad piano music thing for Dead Island? Where there was. Oh. Anybody else have ideas about what zombie thing they think is the best? Thinking of the reveal trailer. Yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking of. The teaser, yeah. Alright, Gray, here's a lore question for you. I don't actually know how much lore stuff you know. What's the situation with Re-Dead? They're technically, like, basically zombies, right? What's their deal? "28 Days Later Zombies"? That's a movie, right? I've not watched that, so tell me why you think they're good, Jet. Probably a difference in all the games. Does Legend of Zelda have like a lore reason for any of the like generic enemies you fight? I can't say I remember one being given in any of the games. If there ever was one. Not really. Yeah, that would probably be why I don't really recall any. A lot of death. That sounds about right. Oh, I guess I haven't played Ocarina of Time in a very long time. What the fuck happened to... Is it literally just and then Ganon happened? Like when you go back to Is it called Twilight Town? What is the name of like the town and like the city that has all the people and the happy music, and then you go back there in the future and it's like the really eerie, ominous fucking wind and everybody's gone, and that I think that's where Reduds are. Castletown, yeah. What the fuck happened to Castletown? Is it just generically and then Ganon happened and everybody got fucked? Train raising people, murders, runner, zombies. I see. That's about it. Damn. Fucking everybody shit up. Do some stretch. Oh. Oh. Hogue. Is that how the time happens? So is that why the time skip happened? So I know you pull the Master Sword out. So it's not that you're traveling to the future? Are you like stuck in time for 7 years or something? The Pokemon roguelike you like? Is that the one that I played on stream, just Poke Rogue? Or are you talking about like a mod? I remember the website one. I played that a little bit on stream. Vip helped me be less bad at it because Vip knows stuff. This one's different, I see. I think Vol helped me too. Vol's also a Pokemon nerd emoji knower. The time passes moving forward. Link doesn't perceive the 7 years passing. But is that, but he still gets older? So is he, wait, so is he just standing there holding the sword for 7 years in time? What if somebody walked into the room? Do they poke him? He's in the sacred realm, I see. Well, dissociating, isn't it? Chamber of Sages, I got. Oh. Gray, would you be put in the Chamber of Sages? Are you a Chamber of Sages kind of dog? The blue is when you pull out the sword, I see. It's wet there. Why is it wet? Make it less wet. Oiter. a Schlink between worlds. Oh, you know what's one that I do? Does anyone remember fucking Spirit Train, dude? I played that shit on my DS. Any Spirit Train knowers? Spirit Tracks? Spirit Tracks, yeah. Spirit Tracks was good. That game was neat. It was cool. I liked the train. Train was cool. Phantom Hourglass was your first Zelda game. Spirit Tracks was also really cool. Fuck yeah. I don't know if I ever played Phantom Hourglass. Dude, video games are so cool. When I have money from being successful on like Patreon and stuff, I'm gonna play more video games and stream. I want to do that. Something we're gonna do. The prequel to Spirit Tracks and the sequel to Wind Waker. I see. A new save file. What game did you end up picking? Oh. A pit. What happens in the pit? That sounds scary. Oh, Phantom Hourglass. Alright. Describe to me why you didn't like it, Gray. As somebody who has not played it. What was the gimmick? Sounds like it probably had something to do with an hourglass. Temple of the Ocean King. That's why. Alright. Pendles, defend Temple of the Ocean King. I don't know what that is. A pit of 100 trials to prepare for my air games, just 100 floor greater, tougher trainer battles, a completely random team that can also slowly grow. Oh, I see. Neat. Sounds cool. Way too much gamer stuff with the DS, like blowing into the mic. What did blowing into the mic do in the game? Use the item? Huh? The lid closed. Pendles, you still have not defended the Temple of the Ocean King. The main pet's run good. Put the game down for dinner. Oh wait, are you talking about closing the lid of the DS? That was a solution to one of the fucking puzzles. That's crazy. Wow. Yo, that was the answer. With its time limit given, I just found faster ways to get through the content. I see. Your charge an improvement in each way. What was the gimmick for? So what is the? Because I know Spirit Tracks is there's tracks and there's a train and stuff. But what do you is Hourglass related to the Phantom Hourglass? Is there Hourglass stuff? You are on a boat. Oh, okay. We have a time limit to get through this dungeon. Oh, that sounds scary. I don't like time limits. Time limits sound stressful. Boat combat was fun. Please tell me the next one will be a plane. Hi Tatsu, how are you? What's up? How was your Monday? More time you go deeper? Oh, I see. To revisit it 5 times? It's a lot of time. Or safe zones where the timer pauses? Oh, okay. Ghost Ship was peak but scary. Each time you have to start from the beginning. Ah, I could see how that could get frustrating, yeah. I'm enjoying some rest after finals week. Oh, are you free for the summer? Are you freeged? Time limit the game, Majora's Mask. I never played that one either. But otherwise, I'm free. I see. I see, I see. Yeah, my first Zelda was Twilight Princess. I don't have to defend that game because it's goated. Not a controversial Zelda title, just a based one. Wolf Link is Pog and cool. I've never played any Final Fantasy, so I'm there with you, Trunged, but I have played a few Zelda games. Twilight Princess is definitely the one I've played the most. For sure, for sure. Ah. Pew. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Anko. Anko. How are you? How was your Monday? Red 13 is your favorite. You'll have to fight Vol for that. I don't know if you win that fight. I feel like Vol fights to the death for the right to be Red 13's wife. Time-based thing in a game that you recall frustrating you and not Outer Wild. I remember when I had the Metroid Prime trilogy as a kid on the Wii, And I got somebody got it for me in the fucking like metal box when I think it was like my aunt or something. I loved the metal box. One of the Metroid games, I think it was Prime or like Metroid Prime 3 or whatever. I literally just didn't play that one on the trilogy disc because there was like some gimmick where you had to move between like bubbles of light in this like dark area. Hi Auten, how are you? How was your Monday? And that like terrified me as a kid because I was just like, I don't like that I have to like make it from bubble to bubble or I fucking die. Prime 2, okay, yeah, it was one of them, and I was just like, this is scary. I don't like this. I don't want to get stuck in the juice or whatever. You're so fucking exhausted, dude. I feel that hardcore. I'm so tired. I'm trying so hard to just keep doing a little bit of drawing, keep going bit by bit, but I'm so tired. I'm right there with you. "12-hour shift, guh. What a long day." Well, proud of you for surviving. We survived together. Oh. Glad your Monday was okay, Anko. Yeah, I haven't played many Metroid games. I just remember the Metroid Prime trilogy because that's what I got with the I played that on the Wii. I liked playing the multiplayer, funnily enough. I liked playing the multiplayer versus with my friends. That shit was fun. Doing really good so far, thank you. I've never played a Metroid. Yeah, we should fix that. I feel like I've heard too many good things about Metroid to not have played it. That's a classic game I should go back and play. Like the original fucking, like the Metroid part of Metroidvania. I've literally never played the original Metroid. Really do that at some point. Sounds like it would be a good... See, like there's a bunch of game again. So if I can get big enough to be successful on fucking Patreon, Subscribestar and stuff, if I can convince enough people that I am worth $2 a month, I want to play a bunch of fucking games on my like to-do list, dude. Like, I think some games that are pretty up there is like, that it's just like so many games that I've heard so many good things about but never had the time for is like Baldur's Gate 3, still have not played. I know I've still never played or watched, like somehow remained unspoiled, never played any of the Mass Effect games. Metroid would be a good one to put on the list. You only played Dread, I see. Multiplayer was fun in that, love the music. Yeah, agreed. Gonna actually beat Mass Effect is your vote. Yeah, I know that one's like pretty influential for a lot of people. Art suggestion for a monthly art they vote on. Yeah, we got cool Patreon stuff. Although I wish Patreon was like I'd still try and push people to Subscribestar over Patreon because Patreon still has the like kind of Puritan rules of like if at any point we randomly deem something weird, we explode it, and I don't super like that. Dragon Age. Yeah, I've never played any Dragon Age game either. Oh. Alistair, I see. You played the Bionicle game? Do you ever play Bionicle Heroes? I did not. I played like I've only played like the first fucking like default, the very first Bionicle game. Kind of weird, like third-person shooter plus collectathon. Bionicle did a lot of interesting stuff. Bionicle. Bionicle. Matanui online game. Never heard of that one. Point and click adventure. See. I gotta find the fucking. I remember a Tarzan PC game from when I was a little kid. Gotta find that game too. Some ancient fucking Tarzan PC game. Also, the first Spider-Man game on PC. That one too. Windows 98 Plus, yeah. I got a good number of those as well. I'm sure there's ways to find them. Catch you later, Dogu. Hope your work shift goes smoothly. Post up. What like Flash games do you guys remember playing a bunch? I remember the website addictinggames.com that everybody in my like computer lab would go to when we got like computer lab time in fucking like elementary school or whatever the fuck. Catch you later, Shark Loaf. Have a good snooze. Thanks again for stopping by. Always a treat to see you. Skywire. Yeah, careful typing out the actual .com or the link will get blocked in chat. We talking about asterisk, asterisk, asterisk? Yeah. Hi Tech. What's up? How you doing? How was your Monday? Skywire. Yeah, what? Wait, what is Skywire, Anko? Tell me what it is. I remember fucking, there was this game where there were like blocks falling from the sky and you were like, I don't know if you were a bar of soap, but you were like a white rectangle. I think you were a bar of soap. And you had to like platform up the blocks and you could do like a little wall jump off of them. And the goal was to not, like the screen was always panning upwards. And like more and more blocks would keep falling into this stack and you were like trying to fucking not get stuck underneath the blocks. Like you had to keep climbing up. I played that game a lot. I don't fucking remember what the game was called. I played, there was like a keyboard based like a Guitar Hero sort of thing, like a amazing guitar something. I don't know. Played a lot of that. Fancy Pants Adventure or whatever that was called. Played that one a lot. I love Redacted. Crazy Monkey Games. I was getting like 3 guys stuck in the, like car things to take a mountain. You had to avoid obstacles on the rail. Took a huge nap and now I'm making rice. Hell yeah. Good to hear. Heck. Fancy Pants was crazy. Yeah, that game goes hard. Love that one. I remember there was this one that had this like really like chunky style where you could like dual wield like fucking guns, and it was a shooting game. It was like a side scrolling shooting game, and you could do fucking flips, and the story was super edgy. The story had like some super crazy edgy thing going on with like some super crazy edgy thing going on with like fucking mutants and like tests and stuff. And like you, like I think it was like your guy was like basically just a guy, but then your hands were like big floaty fists. But the name, yeah, what's that called? Is it Jamie? Is that how you pronounce it? Hello, thanks for the follow. What's up? We have to find that game, Anka. If you know the one that I'm talking about, we have to find that. That is now your mission. Find like a better, more accurate way to describe it so you can spread the word. We have to find what the fuck that game is called. That game slapped. It had so many levels, and I think it also had like a survival mode or something. That game was so cool because you could like fucking bonk people and then like take their guns and stuff too. Arcane. I don't know what that one is. Tell me about it, Trungad. What do you do in it? There's obviously another good Flash game. The fucking what is the one where like you start in a castle and you go through like all of the ages? Is it called Age of War or something? I don't know. It's like it was a Flash game where you could like you would send out units and they would just meet in the middle and punch each other, and you'd like slowly go through like different time periods over time. That one I played a lot. Remember Haze? You have to describe it. I've not heard of Haze. Buying armor, weapons, bows, etc. Cool. Didn't that just get a Steam release? Whoa. Old Flash games getting Steam release. That's neat. Oh. Oh, there was also one where you were essentially you were like a stick guy that like had interactions with physics, and you were like swinging around and you could shoot like basically like two Spider-Man like ropes with like left click and right click, and you just had to just like try and swing as far as you could like past obstacles and stuff. That was also one I played a lot. It's Thing was that series. Okay. And Madness Combat. Anko has to find the fucking game that we were talking about. Unless that's what you're getting at, Pendle. Thing was Thing the name of the like you're just like a really short dude with like a fist and you had like guns and stuff? Or is that Madness Combat? Multiple Thing arenas? Dude, you gotta save these names so I can fucking like look them up after stream and fucking find a way to play them, dude. Or maybe we play them on stream at some point. Hell yeah. Morphs with fighting blobs, all kinds of giant knife, and they split and do random special effects. Hell yeah, dude. Preserved since Flash Dead, good. Stick War was also a good game, campaign-based RTS. I don't know if I ever played that one. That one had a story too. That might be the exact one that I'm thinking of then. Lego Supersonic RC. What is the name of the one that's like trying to... It was basically just a Guitar Hero clone, but you used your keyboard. Oh, I sneeze. Played that one a lot. I remember raging over N and N+. I bought that on Steam on like a birthday stream a long time ago. And it's still really cool. It's still hard though. All the tower-based games. I'm sure I played some amount of tower defense stuff. Some dudes come down and try and assassinate you, but then you get away in your car. I think that's what it was, yeah. I only have vague memories of the combat. I don't really remember much about the story other than that it was like edgy and there were like there was like science shit going on. People were getting like experimented on, had powers and things or something, maybe. Very, very muted memories of it. And shock value of gore. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, floaty hands, the flips. I distinctly remember the flips a lot. And the floaty hand. 1 and 2 Zombie City Builder and Defense. Sounds pretty cool. And a little break. You're now registered for a Ferality. I hope you have fun. I have gone to 2 different Feralities because I was given somebody's like extra entry pass, and both times it like did essentially nothing for me because it was just like all the instances with people you know are all full and you can't join them. If you try and make plans with people of like I'll go to this other instance and you go there, then that one's full and other people can't join. So then I just tried like cold call trying to introduce myself to like random strangers and random groups, and that's like it's okay, but it's not like usually what I'm looking for. I'm usually, social circles wise, I like to meet new people as like friends of friends essentially. I don't really like the you're in a VR chat instance with like 50 people you don't know any of them, just go try and like cold call them. Like I did do that for a few hours, but it's still not like super great. Yeah, I don't know. And also I don't give a shit about any of the music stuff, so none of that mattered to me at all. So I think it's just that's not for me. The big thing I get out of cons is the like hanging out with friends and meeting friends of friends and stuff. And like every time I've done Ferality, that just seems impossible because of the like caps on the world sizes, which totally makes sense. Because there's no way they could have like one world that has 1,000 people in it or whatever. But as a result of that, it was always just like, oh, I cannot see anybody, and thusly I am now like understimulated because listening to the music doesn't really do anything for me. The whole reason I'm in VR is to like chat to a bunch of people. But it wasn't my tickets anyways. It was tickets I was gifted, so I do not have any regrets for going, but I also similarly do not think I would ever buy a ticket. On the other hand, I have some friends who it's been like life-changing for, and it's like the thing that they look forward to the most, more than like real life cons. And I just don't think I am immersed in VR enough to have achieved that ever. I would have to have my own like custom model and stuff for that to ever be like something I'm super jazzed up about. The world designs are usually really cool though. And I had some friends who got like art featured on like their like art sections of the Ferality thing. That's pretty neat. The worlds were always really pretty. Fucking wrist popping. How many Feralities have you guys done? How many have you done, Foe? Will be your fourth. What's your experience with them? Aqua was super gorgeous and I loved it. Silva, I was going through this about mentally for Umbra was pretty great because I hit it off really well with someone, but then it didn't work out. Do you just bounce between the instances, or do you usually just pick one and stick to it? Yeah, I think I tried like doing a meetup that somebody was organizing, but like they tried to like world hop like 3 different times because each time the instance would be like half full when they arrived. They couldn't like get enough space. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I imagine if you have like a lot of VR chat goobers that it's like probably a really good time because it probably has you probably have a similar experience to real life cons where it's just like, oh shit, there's this guy and this guy. I don't have like a massive VR chat group, so for me it was mostly just like understimulated. Gar does not have enough people to yap at. You must give your Gars people to yap at. Very important for Gars. We've never been. I've never been. Og. Og. Yonj. Og. Waug. Oh, what is your OC distribution in your head? Who has the most brain real estate? Who owns the most brain real estate? Question mark? Pose a person in chat. I'm asking what of their OCs has the most brain real estate? Augment. Ashni. Your brain is rotating. That makes sense, Bray. What direction is it rotating? Pew.
Yawn.
Yonja. Spiel. Pray when the spiel. When the spiel. When the spiel. Hey, likable, what's up? How goes it? Feel. Oh. Oh. Yawning so much. Arg. Arg. Watching Canadian election stuff. That sounds stressful. Is it going well? Question mark. Hopefully. Oh. Canadian elections are not as stressful as American. I wouldn't know. All right, I am toast. I'm done with art. We made it 2.5. That's a pretty good amount of time. Considering I was drawing all day before. Accidental mugshots. How does that happen? Oh. Also, BRB, I ran to the bathroom. Be right back. Boom, boom, boom. Wow, gow, gow, wow. My room looks so nice with all the fucking pictures back up, dude. Took me a long time, but they're all back up. Wow. Oh, alright. I changed to just chatting. Post art chat. I've done my fucking shift, multiple shift even in the art mine. You know, the artist did an awesome job. Oh yeah, hell yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was cool to work on that. I only had 4 days to work on it. So it was very, wow, very huge, like my heart. It was very rushed, but I'm still pretty happy with what I got out for it. Thanks, Austin. Yeah, I still think it's really cool. I'm gonna post it up on my socials and stuff tomorrow. Looked awesome. I'm glad you think so. Yeah, I'm really happy with the shirt in particular. Oh, I don't think there's much reading. there's very minimal reading. You can look at it. There's lots of stuff to look at. But yeah. Well, duh. Yeah, exactly. What do you guys got planned for the rest of your week? I really wanna make a stream form for like doing studies on stream and see if I can get people to let me like draw their character with big back muscles or something, or like big ab. I want to make a I really want to start a 3D animation. I still have not been able to successfully start one of those. I've not found the time. I want to work on the 2 projects that I still have in progress, the Wolflink pick and another character design thing. Still fan of the black stripes on the arms. Yeah, we got those. 2 projects complete before FWA. 1 is making some new stickers. 2 is making my new trading card business card thing. Hell yeah. Are you gonna be able to get those printed out before FWA? That's pretty soon. I also have to do a thing before FWA. I have to print I have to print Ron's 1 of 1 Gar Crouch sticker, so that I can bring it to them at FWA. You print your own stuff? Okay, gotcha. What do you print business cards with? Do you just print them on like, do you have to cut them all apart? Because I imagine you don't print them like directly onto a you don't have like tiny little business cards, right? Or maybe you do. I don't know. I've never printed business cards. Make your own custom MTG style cards. Yeah, I remember seeing them. I think I have one actually. Do you have to cut them out by hand, or do you have like a thing that cuts them out for you? There's so much cool stuff when it comes to crafts. There's so many like fucking sick tools and things you can buy for that sort of stuff. I want to get like a laser cutter at some point. Those can do some really sick stuff. That's also on my list of like, I want to get, so at some point I want to get a fucking, I want to get into 3D printing. That's its own whole fucking mess, but I really want to at some point. There's so much stuff out 3D print. Into vinyl cutter to make stickers and stuff. Yeah, 3D printing. 3D printing is so cool. But gotta have like, it's gotta have its own whole like room essentially. Because even PLA stuff, like resin is super toxic, but even PLA stuff puts microplastics everywhere, and so I would not interact with it unless I had like the protective gear, and also it would have to be situated in its own spot. Microplastics. Hi Gusly, what's up? How are you doing? You just got here after I finished working on art. I'll stream. Here I can show you the guy we were working on. Well, it's gonna be an adoptable eventually. I did some of the rendering on his details and stuff. Oh yeah, sorry I haven't got back to you about that. I've been a mess in terms of being super busy with a bunch of stuff for the past few days. But yeah, I will download that stuff and check it out. Glad you think he's cute. Yeah, he still has much design work to be done. Yeah, catching up on Telegram messages is like so hard for me. It was by making a sheet of 40-pound paper that I laminate with a 3mm sheets and put it through a laminator about 3 times to bond it to the paper. After that, I hand trim and half cut corner cutters. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Anko, what kind of potions are you gonna bring to FWA? What potions do you have, Anko? I wanna see you have potions at WA. You gotta have potions. We're gonna make some potions if you don't bring any. Potions of joy and merriment? Hell yeah. I want some of those. Oh. Under process, but they are super tough cards that will last a long time. Yeah, and they're super cool looking. It's definitely worth it. I want to make a new business card design too. I still really like mine, but I like the idea of having like variety. I have 2 little business card holders for my Artist Alley table setup, and I like the idea of like this one has this design and this one has different design. And Fireball. Yeah, Kittimer, I'm confident will be able to give you a potion of Fireball. That is a potion that Kittimers are known to make. They have that. They got that on them reliably. That is a Kittimer potion that reliably exists. His strongest potions. It may in fact be one of Kittimer's strongest potions. They are a known Fireball caster. They cast powerful spells. Very powerful. Our card and our traditional business card. Yeah, that's a very cool idea. Potion of egg. Potions are cool. I feel like the container that the potion is in is far more important than the potion itself from my point of view. The container the potion is in has to be cool as fuck. The cooler the container, the better the potion, I think. As far as I'm concerned, the potion bottle is the true measure of how cool and good the potion is. If it's a really good potion but it's in a lame bottle, nah, can't have that. You're a round potion bottle enjoyer. What do you think of exotic potion bottle shapes, like super weird fucked up shapes for potion bottles? Or at least super weird fucked up like materials? Like are you a round potion bottle that's made of glass purist, or are you like have you seen my potion sticker, right? That's like this big pink rock crystal with like a brown cork in it. Yeah. Skull vodka tempts me. Yeah. Love odd potion shapes for the odd shit. Yeah. Gotta have the funky potion bottle shape. Very important. Need that. Absolutely need that. Very, very important to have. The shape should match the function. Wizards and Potions. I recently found a card game called Not Enough Mana. It's a drinking game. Okay. We gotta have more of those. I don't really know or have anything that's like a drinking game. Bigger bottles from BioShock Infinite. I never played that one, so I don't know what those look like. For the potion of gay. You mean ampersand shaped potion bottle for cloning? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That sounds very on point. Good design, good shapes. Give me a wolf muzzle on its side with like a cool cork on the top. That's the wolf PF potion. Cast spells, but you run out of mana, you get mana back. If you drink a potion, most likely alcohol. That makes sense. That makes sense. I enjoy TF stuff, but basically only from the perspective of already a creature into a different creature or into a more monstery creature. I personally have zero investment in anything that involves humans. So you're always by default in all of my interests in art and all of the art that I make, you are already a creature. And if you're gonna transform, you either transform into a different creature or into a more monstery creature. But there is no human form. Similarly for me, any were creatures like werewolves and stuff, it's like you're already a wolf and you become a wolfier wolf, like a monsterier wolf. There is no human form. Unknowable Trunged. TF is for becoming worse, yeah. Monster TF based, yeah. You gotta become more creature. Never less creature, only more creature. Creature only go up. The creature shareholders are invested in creature graph. Creature graph must go up. I'd skip the human form entirely if I could, but that's just not being this hell reality right now. Dude, Anko, I'm gonna give you head pats when I have my fursuit. I'm gonna freaking pat your head as a big dragon. Considering I'm shapeshifter goo, yeah, that sounds like something that should be up your alley, I would say. Ugh. Humans were the creatures all along. No. Fuck that. Humans suck. Skip human, be creature. Yeah, humans don't exist in my furry escapism world. They're gone. They never happened. They're not real. They cannot hurt you. Don't exist. Oh, so eepy. I wanna cuddle someone and watch a movie, dude. That's what I want to do right now. I wanna eat food, flop, movie, unconscious, fall asleep. Head patch for fursuiters would give me battery life. Yeah, dude. Listen, we'll make it happen. I'll be a big, huge dragon, and I'll go grr. I'll grr, but I'll grr and I'll pet you. And it'll be great. I can't help it, likeable. I've been fucking working all day. Got up early. EP. Need some kind of extra hugs? Dude, I will give you the most extra hug. I'll give you lots of those. Funny though, they're human sonas? No. Not to me. You can have all of that. That can all be for you. I don't want any of that. I have to resist my temptation to turn this guy into a skullhead creature too. I'm like the more that I look at this guy's design, the more that I'm like, he could just have a skull. He could have a skull. Any plans for FWA? Yeah, I'm working Artist Alley on Friday. Outside of that, there's gonna be a meetup thing with my Discord group if you're in there. I gotta do another ping to get people to join the FWA chat if they're not already in it. But yeah, but that's my plan. Artist Alley Friday, hang out. I think Friday afternoon is when we're gonna go. We're all gonna go get ice cream, and then after that, we're gonna find a open space to like vibe and hang out. Sorry for the laundry. I was confused at what time it was. Okay, it's okay. Yeah, sorry for being like hello, I am trying to leave. It was because I was in the middle of stream and I'm like, it's just blankets, like put them aside or throw it in the dryer. I don't really care. I would have had it done, but I think I started it like right before stream stuff. But he could be a fantastic Skoggy. That's true. All creatures truly could be fantastic Skoggy. Thought it was later. It is not. Yeah, Riot waking up in the morning really do have that the time warp effect. time warp this work. Imagine, right? Going to bed soon, even. Wow. Going to bed when it's dark. Crazy. My day feels so long. Yeah, Riot having the infinite day now because like the sun is gone and Riot's brain is like, ah, it's morning. And no, actually, it's not morning. Morning already happened. Morning was a long time ago even. It's now nighttime. No longer morning. Crazy. Skull fur pattern on his face would look cool, maybe. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff I could do with him. I think I want to give him a big fluffy mane because I just like doing that with like almost all of my creatures. He's definitely gonna have a collar. I think he's gonna have like fluffy dog tail. Maybe he has other accessories too. The colors are gonna be interesting. I have a lot of ideas for the colors. Is there a specific species or he's just canine so far? Just canine so far. We'll have to see what else I can come up with. I like his proportions though. That was one of the things that I was very much enjoying is the his sizes of things. Got that good shapes. Long. Very long guy. Yeah. I don't know what Zolo is. Is that a type of dog? Well. Okay, got cool dog stuff going on. Dogged up. In his lane, dogging. Og. When was the last time you guys bought something in like the checkout aisle at like a grocery store? And what was it? I don't think I like ever go to grocery stores because I don't have a car, but when I do, I'm always tempted in the checkout aisle. I think the most recent times I've been to grocery stores have actually like been at cons, but I'm always like in the checkout aisle, like oh, the candy bars and the gum and the mint and stuff. You know, some soap. There's soap in the checkout aisle. Whoa. Usually get a drink on the way up for grocery shopping because I get lunch at the end of shopping. Hell yeah. The theme for FWA this year being future punk. Do you think that gives a more hopeful feeling rather than cyberpunk? I guess. I don't really know the difference between the terminology. I know that cyberpunk is generally like leaning into dystopian stuff though, right? Usually grab a chocolate or some gum. Yeah, I want a candy bar. Trying to figure out what to do for the card art. Yeah, I have no idea. I honestly don't even look at the theming and stuff of cons. I never end up paying attention to that because I basically like don't attend panels or anything like that. I just hang out with friends and play like board games. Sneaky last second Butterfinger. I haven't had a Butterfinger in a long time. I miss getting a assload of candy around Halloween, dude. I gotta let myself do that again. Normalize feeding your gars obscene amounts of candy. I still remember around a Halloween, I think it was around a Halloween when it was just Riot and I here, and I bought from Costco like a fucking box of like full-sized candy bars, and I like vanished all of them so fast. God, that was great. That was a great decision. I should do it again. It was a great time. Had a great time. We should do it again. Candy bars are cool. Can you call them a candy? Chocolate is chocolate a type of candy? I feel like that you can call it a candy bar, right? So like not all candy bars are chocolate bars, but all chocolate bars are candy bars, right? Is that correct? I feel like that's correct. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, because if I said I want, if you handed me a candy bar and it was something that was like had a chocolate shell. I feel like that's still like accurate, right? Candy specifically refers to cooking sugar, which you don't do for chocolate, but like, can I give you a bar of soap next week? Of course, Merlot. Hi, Merlot. How are you? How was your Monday? You're here just in time for me to be talking about candy bars. I feel like candy is like hard candy. Yep. So yeah, what is the colloquialism of candy bar then? Societally, candy includes chocolate. What does that say about society? Finishing washing my suit in preparation for next week. I've still not gotten to see your suit. I'm very excited to see it. That's gonna be sick. Nile red hard crack. Huh? Huh? Gray? What? Huh? What does that mean? But yeah, that's super exciting, Merlot. I'm very excited to see your creature. I don't even think I've ever even seen photos, so very, very excited to see it. If you end up suiting and going to Artist Alley, I'll be there on Friday. Nile red hard crack. What is that? What is that? Candy bars are majority chocolate though, at least in my experience. When I hear candy bars, I think chocolate bar. Yeah, that's true. I feel like in general, if it's a bar, it's almost always chocolate. I'm trying to think of, is there anything that I can think of that's like bar shaped that isn't chocolate? I don't know if there are any. I don't know if there's any that I can think of. Stop saying Nile red hard crack. What does that mean? Seeing your suits, I saw you were asking about pelican cases earlier. Yeah, if you have opinions, I'd love to hear about them. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out with which pelican case I want to get for my suit, but people have recommended that maybe I just wait until I get it and find out. So maybe I'm gonna do that. A small amount of syrup added to cold water to make a loud cracking noise, separate into thin brittles. The hard crack stage for toffee and hard candies like lollipops of 330 degrees Fahrenheit. The sugar begins to caramelize and brown. Ah, I see. Airheads, kinda. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a candy bar. Okay. You know, that immediately made me drool just saying Airheads. I'm like, oh, sugar. I like sugar. Now Red is a YouTuber. Okay. That would explain that. Homemade pop rock. Wow. We love pop rock. Very, very epic. Alright, I have survived until 10 p.m. I'm so hungry and tired. It's time to go feed the Gars and to go to bed after. That's insane, Gray. You should link me some of these videos. That sounds pretty cool. Solid rectangular bar shaped confection. Yeah, that sounds about right. Anyways, we're gonna go raid out into people. Heart emoji, everybody. It was very cool hanging out with you. I hope you had a good time. We'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully get a little bit more work done on the funny little adopt. And then I want to play some games tomorrow, dude. I should let the Gars play video games. Let them do that. They like that. As always, huge thank you to everybody who supports me on Subscribestar, Patreon, or by donating or subbing to the channel. Keeps my funny little gamer lights on, lets me pay for some of my bills, so I super appreciate it. It really does make the needle move significantly for me. Thank you so much for the support. I will be back tomorrow. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your morning, afternoon, or night. Get some good snacks in, some good naps in, and I'll see you later. Let's go say hi to... Let's go say hi to Matt. They're working on some art. What a cool creature doing art. Go say hi to them. Oh, hi Kit. Bye Kit.
What do you think about that, huh?